All right, second grade. So now it is time. You guys are going to watch me model breaking shapes into parts, partitioning, and we want to start making some fractions, and we're going to name them as we do it. So y'all are going to help me do that on a geoboard, which should look familiar because we used it for our last unit when we were doing two-dimensional shapes. So I have, what shape is this right here? What shape is this? This is a square, and it is red. If you said quadrilateral, if you said polygon, that is also true, but I'm just going to go ahead and call it a square here. So I want to partition this square into two equal parts. So I want you guys to think and actually use your finger. I want you to draw. Should I do a line like this? This is called a vertical line. Should I do a horizontal line? Or maybe a diagonal line, one of the ways, or maybe like a squiggly line. If you think that that's going to give me some parts, use your finger to show me how I should create two equal parts here. All right, so I saw some different answers, and guess what? That makes sense because there is more than one way to make equal parts. There is more than one way to partition here. So I have this square. Oh, no one's there. So I have this square, and I'm going to partition it. I'm going to use one of these rubber bands, and I'm just going to make lines with these rubber bands. And there we go. I made two equal parts. Say, no, Miss Sigler. No, that is not two equal parts. I do have two parts, but what's wrong with it, everyone? It's not equal. This part is not equal to this part. So that would be such a silly thing to do if I wanted to break this into two equal parts. But what if I did this down here? Thumbs up for equal or thumbs down for not equal? All right, I see a lot of thumbs up, and that's great because this is equal. So we have a part over here that is equal to the size of the part right here. And actually the name of this one is 1/2, and the name of this one is 1/2, 1/2, and 1/2 together make one whole square right there. But I saw some people before who gave me different answers for how I should draw this line. So we're actually going to explore a little bit that there's more than one way to do it. So I'm going to trash that one, and I'm going to try a different one. So I saw some people do this way. And so I'm going to make a horizontal line right there. And let's look. Thumbs up if you think this is two equal parts, or thumbs down if it is not two equal parts. I'm seeing thumbs up. Yes, this is two equal parts. This is 1/2 up here, and this is 1/2 down here. Together it makes one whole, right? We have one whole square right here. So, and then I'm actually going to try it another way. I think I might have seen someone out there who did a diagonal line. So I'm going to make this a diagonal line. And guess what? What do you guys see? I see two triangles. What do we think about these triangles? Are they equal? They are. These are equal triangles. So these are equal parts. All right. So we have just made we have just shown several different ways to partition an object like this square into two equal parts, and we created halves by doing that. So this is 1/2, this is the other half right there. And if I wanted to say this 1/2, this is two halves together that made that whole. So that is 1/2, and that's two halves together. All right, so now we are going to be doing a different partition. So now I have a blue square, and actually I think I'm going to venture away from the squares because we're not always going to be looking at squares, are we? So I'm actually going to create let's see if I can make a circle right here. And if not, I might just go back to the square. It's not going to be exactly a circle because it's made of straight lines. So, but we're going to try the circular geoboard. See how that turns out. All right, so here we go. I have a different shape, trying something new, and I want to break this shape into 4 equal parts, okay? So let's do this one. And I want you guys to think, how could I break this into 4 equal parts? Draw with your fingers. I want you to think about it. Do we need lines like this? Could I do 4 down that way, or maybe 4 this way, the horizontal way, or maybe a mix of the two. Maybe because now we're gonna have to make more than just one line, aren't we? So here's what I'm gonna try. I'm going to start with a vertical line down the center. And I saw some people do 4 lines across, down, which is vertical. So I'm going to add some more lines here. So I see 4 parts. Am I done? Did I make 4 equal parts? No, I did not. Why not? Because these parts are not the same size. They're not equal to these parts right here. So the outside parts they look a little bit smaller. So this is not 4 equal parts. Miss Ziegler, you gotta try again. So this one didn't seem to work. But there might be a different way to do that. I need to trash that one. I'm gonna trash this rubber band. So what's another way? So I've got halves right here. Maybe if what about now? What do you guys see now? Do you see 4 parts? We do, we see 4 parts, and are they 4 equal parts? That's the important part. They are 4 equal parts. So we have just made 1/4, and this is another fourth, so that's 2/4, and another fourth, that's 3/4, and another fourth, which is 4/4. And 4/4 altogether makes 1 whole. All right, so we did try it out on the circular geoboard. I'm going to go back to the square just to show some other ways to partition this, okay? So we could have done, like on the circle, or not the circular geoboard, we did 1 vertical line and 1 horizontal line. That worked. And so that is one way to make fourths as well on the geoboard. Do you guys see the 4 equal sized parts here? Perfect. Okay, so we do see those 4 equal sized parts. And now I want us to try, is there another way that I could be making this into 4 equal parts? What do you guys think? I think I heard some other answers, so let's try some of those other answers. So what if I take this one and make another vertical line? Do I have 4 equal parts yet? No? What do I need to do still? I need to put one right here. Almost, right? All the way up there and then bring that down. What do you guys see now? You see 4 parts, are they equal? They are equal. These are 4 equal parts, so we can make long, skinny, tall parts. We could have done the 4 squares that I showed you in the first one. And do you guys think there's another way to do it? Is there another way we could partition this blue square into fourths? Let's find out. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of all of these. So what if I start here and go across? Remember that made 2 equal halves. Do you think that from here there's a way that I could turn this into 4 equal parts? Well, let's think. If I take this down here and start at this other corner, and I start dragging, what do you guys think is going to happen? What if I drag this all the way up there? It could be 4 equal parts. Let's find out. What do you guys see? How many parts are there? Show me on your fingers how many parts you see. There's 4. And are they equal? They are. So this is another way to partition the blue square into fourths, because that's 1/4, that's another fourth, so 2/4, another fourth, that's 3/4, and this is the last one. the last fourth. So we have 4 fourths that all put all together create 1 whole. So I'm going to tell you guys a secret. There's other ways to partition this. I didn't show you all of the ways to partition this square into fourths. I'm going to let you guys explore with that on your own in the independent practice. So we are going to move on one more time. And I'm going to turn my square green. And now we're going to be introducing you to eighths. So we've done 2 equal parts, we've done 4 equal parts, and now we are going to do 8 equal parts, which creates eighths. So how could I break this into eighths? I want you guys to imagine it. Think about, oh, maybe I should draw lines here or here. You guys can point to your screen and start imagining where you would draw those lines to create eighths. And for the eighths, I'm just going to show you one way, even though there's quite a few ways to do it, okay? So one way that we could make eighths out of this shape is, I'll switch it up, I'll do yellow. What if I did, so actually, let's start by breaking it into halves right there. So there's 1 half and 2 halves. And then here, I have 3 parts, but they're not equal. Now I have 4 parts, and they are equal. So now I have 1 fourth, 2 fourths, 3 fourths, and 4 fourths. But I want eighths. I want to break it into 8 equal parts. Using 1 rubber band, do you think I could change this into eighths? What do you guys think? What if... No, I'm not going to do that. That's crazy, isn't it? So I'm going to delete that one. What if I did a line starting up here and dragged it down? How many parts do you guys see now? Show me on your fingers. There are 8 parts. Now let's think, are they equal parts? Are all of the parts the same size? They are. These are all equal size parts. So Miss Sigler just turned this green square into 8. So this is 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, and 8/8. So 8 of these eighths put together makes 1 whole square. And remember, this doesn't just apply to squares. We could probably do it here too, on this shape. You could do it on lots of different shapes, but the one we practiced was the square. So now you guys are going to go to the next video where I will show you how to complete your activity, where you will be partitioning objects into and finding different ways to create halves, fourths, and eighths. So see you guys there.